last year I was like very insecure with the way I looked. I was unhappy with my face, always like trying to stretch out my face, doing these, trying to like make my skin look less puffy, thinking it would do something. Yeah, and I would like stare in the mirror like 3 hours every morning before school, just staring at myself, trying to make little tweakments to myself, hoping that my face would change. But towards the end of last year, I actually came to a realization that staring in front of the mirror was actually not having an effect on my appearance. It was just probably making me less confident, as nothing was changing because I wasn't executing anything to fix it. I didn't have a desire to fix it. I just thought that staring at myself would make me more confident, haha, self-love. But no, to actually get the appearance you want and to fix your face, fix your attractiveness, improve your attractiveness, you need to do stuff. You need to work on yourself. You need to build yourself up. And the thing is that if you want to change your appearance, you have to execute, and you have to go do things out of your comfort zone. And you should start off by not looking at yourself in the mirror. You should start making progress now. Start going to the gym, be on a calorie deficit, which means eating less calories. This is going to reduce your facial fat and your body fat overall. If you want to lose facial fat, you should stop eating carbs and calories, because carbs such as bread, potatoes, chips, all that high stuff in sugar particularly, that's going to increase your body fat overall. And so that's why it's important to, track what you're eating so you can like maintain a certain body weight and a body fat percentage. What I didn't know was that I was overeating, that when I felt hungry, I would just eat whatever I thought that would fill me up. But the truth is that I wasn't eating enough protein. Protein is designed to fill you up, and that is what I was missing in my diet. So I was like at my peak, sort of like unattractive. Like I felt very insecure. I didn't like my jawline. I was always like feeling like my chin. I'm like, I have to do something with this. Like, I don't know. I was always doing that, like just looking at myself in like disgust. Like I would look at myself in the mirror in disgust, hoping for something to change, just waiting for something to change. But nothing was going to change. I had to realize that nothing was going to change if I just kept staring at myself in the mirror. I had to take action. I realized that I have to be on a calorie deficit. I have to stop eating lots of calories. I have to drink more water. I have to start going to the gym. I have to change my diet. I need to stay away from the sugar. That took me ages to figure out, and that's why like my face looked so inflamed. That's why I had bad pimples and acne. And like just making small changes to your diet really significantly changes the way you look. Like if you've heard of the saying, you are what you eat, it is so true. It is the best advice I'd ever heard, because it is true. You are what you eat. I used to have a really bad diet back then when I looked like this. This was last year. I had just like a puffy face and I wasn't happy with it. And if you want to define your jawline, you got to do these sort of things, like going to the gym, doing cardio and everything like that. Lifting weights is very good for it. Like you have a look at these people with attractive physiques and attractive faces. These take years to achieve. It's not just going to happen the next day. This is progress. This is what progress is. It's going to take a few years. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of time and patience to get the physique you want and get the facial aesthetics you want. A lot of people just manifest that God will make them look pretty the next day. No. You have to put in the hard work to achieve the outcome you want. If you want results, put in the work for it. If you want to reduce your facial fat, just get in the gym. That's my best advice to give you. You can do weightlifting. Weightlifting is actually good for burning fat. And a lot of people think it isn't, but it actually really is. And yeah, you can do cardio, do whatever you feel comfortable in doing, but you have to be consistent to see results. Obviously you're not going to see results the next day, because that's what happened to me. I thought, oh, why am I not seeing results? I should just give up because I'm not attractive. And so, you know, like when I look like this, my diet was bad. My diet was very, very poor. I was drinking energy drinks. I was eating very bad foods like sugar, like a whole block of chocolate every afternoon. And you know what? That was not good for my body. That was, the effects of it was causing acne. It was causing facial puffiness. It was like causing bloating. And because I didn't have knowledge about this and no one educated me on this, I continued to do it, and it's obviously going to make the outcomes worse. So I'm pretty much giving this to you as a learning lesson to not just try and binge eat or anything. I'm trying to advise you to be on a calorie deficit. Try not to eat lots of sugars whenever you feel hungry, because that is going to do worse for your body. Your body isn't absorbing nutrients from those sugars. Eat some protein, eat some eggs. Your body's going to absorb nutrients out of those eggs. Your body is going to appreciate it more, and it's going to make your body function better. It's going to reduce your acne. A lot of people ask me how I have such clear skin. Like, I'll come a bit close. I'm not wearing makeup. The only thing I wear is mascara, but like they ask, how did my skin, no makeup, just normal, how did my skin go from this to this? And I try and explain to them very simple. The thing you have to do to change your skin and to make it better is to change your diet and your habits. If you keep doing the same things over and over again, you're not going to see a difference. You're not going to see no change. So I changed my diet. I blocked sugar out for a few weeks, and I saw drastic change in my skin. I wore sunscreen every day, and I still wear sunscreen every day. It's really important if you want to get rid of the wrinkles, make your skin look good. I do drink a lot of water. It's like kind of a misconception. Like, people think drink 3 liters of water and you have clear skin every day. Yeah. No, like, yeah, it's all based on your diet and what you are putting in your body, and because your body is absorbing nutrients out of the foods you eat. It takes the energy out of the foods you eat, and that's how you function. And so I started eating really, really, really clean, and my skin has never been that good since. Like, I cut sugar out of my life, and I cut dairy out of my diet, like cheese, milks, anything like ice cream. Like, that can actually, it's scientifically proven that it causes acne. And you know, I stopped drinking so much milk, and my skin has gotten so much better. I've stopped eating sugar, less puffiness, stopped eating carbs, still less puffiness. So it's really important to know this information if you want to improve your face, and like, you just everything about your face. And you know, I understand that if you're struggling with acne and if you're struggling with puffy face and stuff, it does hurt. It does. Like, you know, you don't feel confident every day. Like, you have to put makeup on to hide everything. Like, you have to like sort of try and hide your true self. And you know what, like, just making minor changes to your lifestyle can really give you more confidence, because you're going to improve like your overall looks, your body is going to be more happier of like the good nutrients it's getting, and it's going to be, the process is going to be good, and the results are going to be good. You know, you might not enjoy eating healthy foods because it doesn't taste good, but it doesn't matter what tastes good. It just matters what's the best choice and what's going to have the best outcome if you do decide to eat it. And you know, if you don't want to do it, then don't complain that you don't look like how you want to look. If you're complaining that you don't have a good jawline, if you're not implementing the advice, then don't expect to see results. And you have to be consistent. You can't just eat healthy for 1 week and expect you to reduce your facial fat. No, you got to do other things alongside it with, like I said, going to the gym. Also, a bit more on the appearance side of people. LOOKSMAXXING can be very helpful. LOOKSMAXXING for women is pretty much, it's different to men. It's different to male LOOKSMAXXING, but LOOKSMAXXING for women is pretty much based on facial symmetry. A lot of women like appear to be more attractive when they have a symmetrical face. It's pretty straightforward. If you have a symmetrical face, you're going to look more attractive and appealing. And also LOOKSMAXXING, same goes with smile. If you have nice teeth, that's good. If you have full lips, if you have a good forehead, if you have a good jawline, if you have healthy hair, that is LOOKSMAXXING for women. And you know, if you want to improve your looks, you can simply work on these simple things that are going to make you more attractive. I will make a video on LOOKSMAXXING that will sort of in depth explain the concepts of it for women and how and I'll explain all the things to actually improve your appearance and stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'm gonna make that video, but I will make it soon. And although I spent hours looking at myself in the mirror and looking at all the flaws and everything I hate about myself, I didn't think I was unattractive. I thought I was a pretty girl, I was fine, I was confident. But my ego wasn't that high, but I still was pretty confident, although I didn't like the way I looked. I still had confidence in me, even though I was probably a 4. And it's very important to have confidence, but there's a bit of a misconception when it comes to ego and confidence. When people who are a 4 think they are a 10. But true confidence is when people are a 4 and it doesn't bother them. That is confidence. Confidence isn't you thinking you're a 10 but you're actually a 4. Confidence is you knowing you're a 4 and it not bothering you. That's how I lived. I lived me knowing I was unattractive, but I honestly didn't really care. Up until the end of last year, I started working on it a bit more. That's why it's gotten a bit better. But honestly, on the attractiveness scale, I would rate myself right now probably a 6, sometimes a 5.5. It's not that high. 6 is about just pretty in general. The list goes from 10 being perfect,
9 very beautiful, 8 beautiful, 7 very pretty, 6 pretty,
5 average,
4 below average, 3 unattractive,
2 very unattractive, and 1 hideous. So yeah, that's the scale. Yeah, so yeah, I will be working on a few more videos about appearance and improving your physical attractiveness, LOOKSMAXXING, etc. for women. So yeah, if you want information about any other topics, please comment down below, because it's going to be very helpful for me to provide you with information that I probably haven't shared yet, and it's just overall going to help out the channel. So thank you and stay tuned for more videos.